Go ahead. Your water is served.
I'm not gonna lie. So surprised I remember my password to Discord.
Oh, what happened? Oh, because you had to sign out, sign back in.
No, I had to log into the reactive thing.
You couldn't just push connect and it just pops it open because that's what mine did.
Some people
Nah, it
aren't
was
signed
like,
in the browser.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
signed in through the actual app itself.
Yeah, they're separate.
okay. Everybody ready?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay.
It's getting juicy again.
I'm gonna unpause. Does everybody remember what happened last session?
We maybe met God? Maybe?
um, Rory here just had to play the fucking piano. That was something that happened.
I
And
mean,
then
when
I
the music takes you.
absolutely
Yeah.
the music takes. Listen, man, I was just feeling the music.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Anyways, yeah, we're in a whole new area now. Yeah.
Okay, so as your foot touches the final stair, the air shifts. Heavier, denser. Like every breath tastes of like a burnt parchment. And it feels like a you know when you burn a piece of paper and it has like that weird charcoal kind of feel to it and that smell, and then if you touch the charcoal it kind of like breaks it breaks up. You have like that tingling of those ashes on the tip of your tongue. And then you see a light, and then the door behind you like kind of shifts and closes. It's not sunlight and it's not torchlight, but the pulse of something primordial. It's a low golden glow that spews from the veins. From the sides, you can see little lava trails just kind of flow in and out. And you're in a big, dark room with just enough light from Effie's sword. You can see just, an entrance into what looks like, I don't know,
I see
big.
anything further with dark vision, or is that enough?
You see stairs ascending, and you see this like big red crystal, like well, a big red light pulsing in the area.
So glad you changed it from crystals. I was so ready to try to pry that out of the wall.
So,
You have no clue.
well, from what I remember, just jog my memory, we went up.
You went up.
We just kept walking up a staircase or something, and then we wound up here.
Yes.
Freaking ever. Alright.
Smells like a forge. I don't know much, but, these paws were made for working iron.
Why don't you go first then?
Why, you think I'm scared?
No, not at all. But if you know how to work a forge, I trust that you can go first.
Maybe if there's someone down there, you could like talk to them, charm them, talk forge to them.
Yeah, maybe get us all
I'm a
some
bit
free
of a
stuff. Who
tradeswoman,
knows?
I've been around the block, know how to talk a little bit.
Alright, go barter for us. I believe in you. As long as it's not Rory, I believe in you.
We're paused, Cole.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. As you head into this room, you immediately are drawn to this like almost presence of this elven man, just putting his arm against like that cart, trying to like steady himself, trying to like take a deep breath. he's not doing well. He's like on the verge of passing out.
Oh,
This
that one
man
doesn't
here?
look so good.
Yeah, you should go talk to him for us.
Well, he doesn't even look conscious. He doesn't even look conscious. What do you mean
Just
go over there and
slap him
talk to
away.
him? You go over there and fucking talk to him. You're the one with the spells.
You know what? I bet you can slap harder, so go slap him awake.
She just shakes her head. She's like, yeah. Just make my way around a little cautiously around the lava here.
Yeah, you know what?
As you like approach him, he takes like one step forward and like, does that motion where he goes to grab you into like, try to like catch himself. And you catch a glimpse of like right underneath this mask that he's wearing, you can see one of the eyes is completely burnt.
He's gonna.
Oh,
Lava.
wait, mate. That don't look so good. You need to heal him.
Don't look at me. I ain't the healer.
Hang on.
What you done there? Been on the bender, mate.
And then he like completely falls to the ground and just like becomes
Oh, I can't catch him. She
Effie,
steps to the side. She is like probably half
Oh,
his
God.
height. She is not catching this man.
Effie
he's
will
like-
cast a first level cure wounds on this
Try it.
fucking man.
Someone would grab like his cloak
Jesus.
so he doesn't smack his face into the rest of the stone. It's just kind of like, okay.
I have to target
God,
it first.
You
hang on.
know, don't let him fall into the lava. He actually might be useful.
Yeah, he keeps him from smacking his face into the ground. Just gently puts him down.
Hey,
That's dramatic. Oh my god.
it's very dramatic.
They up the quality of animations for D&D.
Oh, nice.
You hear like breathing. Where am I?
You
No.
tell us?
What am I doing here?
I don't know. What were you doing here?
Fighting.
Dare I ask who?
Fighting what?
Something dark.
Well, whatever it was, it looks like you're losing.
Well, I've lost if I'm here.
Oh, no, don't say that. We're all here.
You don't understand.
Wait. Hold on.
If I'm here, my world is gone.
Oh.
No, I dunno, mate. I don't think so.
And when you like take it like, actually, everybody make me a perception check. That's not a great one. That's also not
Hey,
great.
there's at least one
There
decent
we go.
one.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hold on. There we go.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Effie Mazzano, you're staring. Oh. I got real creepy, real fast.
Yeah.
Are we about to be
guys,
attacked by spiders or
I-
something?
I feel like we should have done some further investigating.
You can see that he's holding this mask, like as he gets up, as it's like not actually like positioned on his face to the point where it would be like situated if he was fighting with the mask. It looks like he's been holding onto this mask and holding it in place to protect himself from something. And then he starts to like lower his hand a little bit, and you can see that his eyes, he doesn't have any. One is completely burned out, the other has been like gashed across. But his facial structure is like very like attractive,
Buddy, Go ahead and put that mask back on. I think we've seen enough on that.
This mask is useless now, and he tosses it
Ugh.
into the magma.
Anybody, like, got a blindfold or something?
I mean, if he wants one.
Wait, but he's just
mean,
wandering
I
around
don't know.
then.
I don't want to look at it this whole
Obviously,
time.
you can see somehow.
And then, okay, so Rowan. Yours is gonna be a lot different than Raven's. Rowan, as he, like, gets up, you can faintly see, like, almost like strings and threads, like, pulling, like, are, like, attached to him. And then, like, one by one, you can see that each strand is, like, plucked. And it's like, you know, like, when you see a guitar string gets too tight, it snaps. You can see, like, just little strings, like, almost like little gold, like, threads just, like, popping. As he, like, stands up and takes a step forward. With each step, more strings start to pop. Raven, you're fixated on his eyes, but then your attention is pulled towards his, like, chest. He's wearing, like, this remarkable, like, suit of armor. It doesn't look phased or damaged. It has, like, glowing blue runes that are completely active.
And I take a check on these runes to see if I might know anything about them.
Do you know Celestial?
Take a look at that again, actually.
Does anybody know the language of Celestial?
Where the hell are languages?
Oh my god.
I know, I'm trying to find that
Did
too.
Did we not do languages?
Maybe we did.
I don't.
maybe
Oh,
we
I have
didn't.
some languages.
Apparently, I
okay.
did not add any languages. How many am I supposed to
Me
know?
neither.
Uh,
Actually, where is languages at?
It's on the first page, right at the bottom, right below your armor and
Yeah.
weapon proficiencies.
You have
that's
to.
how I
you
know
have
I
to-
don't have any. Where do you
I have
import
it.
them from?
You go to edit, the edit button, and then you hit languages, and then the languages are in there.
Okay, so common, Dwarvish, but I don't know how many others I'm supposed to have.
What's your background? Your background is Acolyte.
Acolyte.
You should have.
What are the options? I'm gonna look it up. Hang on.
I think Druger gets 2 languages, and Acolyte no longer gives you languages.
Okay, so it's my race that gives me.
Yes. And I think, yeah, because I'm looking at it right now, and it doesn't say any languages on backgrounds.
That's crazy.
2024, yes!
Any chance you know what the hi
You can speak
elf
Virginia
should
common
have?
language. Apparently, I only get 2 languages then.
How many languages? Now you got me looking. Hold on.
High Elf should know what 3 too, also? Oh, you have your languages. You have Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Peacecant.
Okay. Now does Rogue get any languages?
Wizards should be able to speak a bunch of shit. But I don't know if that actually comes through in the game.
Okay, so you get 1 extra language for Rogue. But automatically get Thieves Can't with it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
3
think you-
for... I get the 3 for Elf, and then automatically get a Thieves Can't. Okay. Ooh, so do I get...
You get
I'm confused. Also, I'm googling this, so I could have.
you get 2 other languages as a
I
wizard.
don't know what the runes mean.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yep. So Yeah, you can make an Arcana check, a History check, a Religion check, any of those things. But without knowing specifically Celestial, you won't be able to identify it. Just as a clarification.
Valid. Valid.
Is it totally shitty if I add Celestial as one of my languages? Because that would have been what I would have picked if I'd been smart enough to do my languages.
No, it's so valid.
I mean, I
Go
can't
for it.
stop you.
Celestial and Sylvan are the languages I usually go to for wizards.
I won't stop you.
I mean, that would make sense. Just
It's
saying.
fine if you want to say it doesn't count for this because that seems so like weird and shitty.
Okay. Anyways, back to this
Maybe it was
armored,
written
this
in
really nice armored
primordial.
guy.
yeah.
Can I investigate his armor to see if there's something off by it, something different?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yep.
Investigation, perception, or insight, even.
Let's see. I actually think we should do. Yeah, let's do investigation. Ooh, ouch.
I will say with the 6, it's a different language than anything that you've seen in your world in itself. It's very unique structure to the crafting of the runes that are inlaid between, the chest piece and everything else. Like, like where you would have like those lines in the armor to like, put things together so it's not all like one piece. There's like runes stitched in there with like blue veins.
Hey, where'd you get your armor here? Can I have?
I mean, no.
What's it you're saying about your world being gone, lad? Something wrong with it?
Yeah, I was fighting. We were fighting. My friends.
Where were you from?
A place called Midgar.
Have I heard
I know
of
anything
that?
about that, guys.
Roll me a history check.
Okay, hang on.
Oh! I saw
You know
that.
what?
Ooh.
You know,
What?
yeah. I'm a rogue. You know, I'll give it a check too. Why not? Why not?
I saw that.
Mine didn't.
Yours did roll. You rolled a 2. I don't know
oh,
why
I
it didn't
don't
show.
see.
Yeah, you almost rolled a net 20, then it said, nah, it's cocked.
It's
I have it on public roll.
It is time to purge the dice.
No. The word Midgard doesn't resonate any place that you've been on your known world.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Me either.
Not even with the 23?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Yeah, well, you guys deal with the hot guy. I'm gonna take a look around here for anything else.
Aye, he's kind of a bunny, isn't he?
I don't want to fire.
I say
but-
Temzama.
Yeah, while you talk
quite
about the
attractive,
nice fine guy here,
So
I guess that'd be a perception check.
the Harbinger. The Harbinger? I have a headache. I can't focus.
Aye, take a wee sit, man. She kind of like gestures towards a nice spot on the ground to have him sit
So-
down.
When he says Harbinger, Effie, you feel that in your soul. It's all just a game.
Anything helpful in the room? Or anything
You-
out of place?
You see stairs going upwards. You see a door that's blocked by like almost like a yellow force field. You see coal, you see some mining materials, you see some like, charcoal. But like this room is pretty, like almost like as if it's the welcome center where people would walk through to get to where they need to go.
Okay, well, y'all can mess with Pretty Boy. I'm going upstairs.
So,
Oh, they're all leaving us. I think
Yeah.
I want to babysit him.
Well, we got
Time
nominated,
doesn't
apparently.
wait for anyone.
I mean, maybe we can. There must be something. Okay, I know your head hurts, but I
know,
think we're all
drag
in
him
this
along.
shithole together.
where are we?
We're in a forge.
A forge?
hell.
We went up. Did you go down? Or did you go up?
I didn't go anywhere.
You just got here.
Well, the last thing I remember was I was trying to. I don't know what I was trying to do.
Yeah, down I
I don't know
can.
how-
Know where you come from.
There's.
I think it's safe to assume he ain't gonna remember shit.
I.
All right, well,
I
just take it easy. All right, we're gonna look around.
I was fighting. I was fighting the
Yeah,
god.
you said that. You said that. And she's gonna take off too.
If he's just kind of like
Don't go
slowly
nowhere.
turning her head to look after Rowan, like, fucking bitch.
She just like kind of shrugs and then very visibly she just like waves her hand in front of her eyes like to say like he can't fucking see you. Like
He'll
So he,
know.
like he reaches into the back of his pocket and starts pulling out this like red crystal. And you can see. And you guys all left.
Yeah, this is me, baby.
And you can see him look at it.
How the hell is he looking at it if he's blind?
You can see him looking at it.
look with your special eyes.
Can you see the crystal in your hand?
I see everything.
Oh,
How many fingers am I holding up? She's holding up 2 fingers.
He tells you to.
I apologize if this is offensive. You don't have eyes, my friend.
He taps on his chest, and when he does, he goes, I can see everything.
So this wasn't an injury that happened here.
No. Like I said, I don't know how I got here.
if he
And
dies,
then-
I'm taking the armor.
And then you can see that he's holding out the crystal to see like if it like if it's like, if it's like scanning the room type of deal. And then when he like moves it over to you, you can see that it starts to pulse and it glow.
What does that mean?
You're just like me. And
Am
he
I?
hands- And then he
What?
hands you. He like grabs your hand and hands you the crystal. I'm gonna put it in your inventory. I'm gonna put it
Okay.
in your inventory. Not identified. Oh no,
Okay.
identified. Identified.
Okay, I can identify it if we need.
Yeah. But
But-
I'm gonna put this in your inventory. I don't want you to say anything. I want you
Okay.
to gasp, do whatever you want with it, but don't tell people what it is.
Get up
Mhm.
here. We got some.
And
crystal.
then Rowan, as you're watching, as you're like walking away, would you look back at all, or would you just keep on walking?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can just like give a glance over my shoulder.
You can see every single of those like attached threads that he had completely all gone. and as soon as he hands Effie the crystal, you can see that, the strand that is connected, you can start to feel and see a strand that's connected to you, to Effie, to your other friends above. It's almost like you kind of got this weird sense that, we're all really connected. And then he just looks at Effie. It's not my fight anymore. And then he kind of just like takes this really big like backwards like walk away from you, and then like holds out his hand and just like lays back directly into the magma.
Can she try to grab him and stop him?
Yeah, roll me a athletics check or an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
We'll go acrobatics.
Save the armor!
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Yeah, your hand just barely slips, and you fall to your knees as you're trying to grab him, and all you see is just his body just melting into
Damn.
the magma. You can see the armor just like bursting of magic, and then you see this blue smoke fold into the air.
The armor.
Rowan just watches this, mouth agape, just like...
Yeah. Effie is just kneeling next to the magma with her hands over her mouth, just looks fucking traumatized.
At this point, Raven is yelling at him, guys, what's taking you forever? Come on!
About to say, if anyone yelled,
Bloody
did anyone
hell.
yell? Okay, because
Yeah,
Zelma
Rowan
fucking
is just there, yeah, she's just speechless, hands on either side of her face, Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone, like...
And then you just got this hulking half-orc fucking running over, and has his sword out because he heard somebody yell, and he's like, what? What happened?
Boy,
Yeah,
Bonnie
this
took a header into the lava.
Yeah,
She's
all
like
Raven-
laughing. She's like, "Aye, what
Let's
kind
see
of
if I
a
can find
fucking
it
night?"
again.
Yeah, all Raven sees is blue smoke. She's like, you saved the armor, right?
She just looks very, very slowly up the stairs. And she doesn't say a fucking thing.
Well, that was a waste of armor. Anyways, guys, come on.
What?
She's
What
hugging
happened?
Tater Tot.
Oh, poor Tina. I don't
Zelma's so confused.
Mama,
With
that was
his sword
weird,
out.
right?
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's not right, right?
that was...
Man killed himself, right?
Mhm.
Ugh.
Are you sure you didn't push him down yourself?
I'll push you in, you keep running your mouth.
It's not my fault you didn't save the armor.
Sweet lord.
Yeah. Rest in peace. I already forgot his name.
Ooh, I see a hammer, and
Right.
Rowan is all over it.
Hey, I saw first.
It is it's a how do I put this? It's a statue of a hammer with an engraving on it.
Go for it, Rowan. Go for it. It's your destiny.
About to say, does
Can
it look
I
like it's-
inspect it?
You can make an investigation, a perception roll if you want.
Can I perhaps have advantage since I know things about weaponry? and
I'll give you advantage on it.
smithery?
What if it's like Excalibur, but hammer-wise?
Needed it. Not very good at investigation.
You see words. You see a whole paragraph almost.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
No, I don't
maybe-
think reading that. Nah.
Does it look like it could be brute forced out of the
Yeah.
statue holding place?
No.
Damn.
Maybe.
Rowan, touch it. Just touch it.
Hi, Strong Bunny. I think you should pick it up. She gestures towards Imzamo.
He puts his sword back, rubs his hands together. He's gonna try and move it? Anything? Whatever you can get.
Roll me a strength check.
Ooh. Oh, it's because it's saying I'm still raging. Hold on.
You can actually continue to rage as long as you use your bonus action. It's like the craziest new way to use it.
Oh my god.
It does have a
okay.
maximum of 10 minutes, though.
Yes.
But yeah.
For
Listen.
those of you not in the know,
Outrage.
Bonnie is a Scottish slang term for beautiful or
Mhm.
hot.
Bonnie
Something-
lass. You know.
He's good looking.
Something good.
He
Something
was.
shit.
He
Something
he
shit.
was a Bonnie. Yeah, he was.
Until
When you put
If
your
only it
hand,
could have been athletics.
when you put your hand on the grip of it and you start to pull, you hear words in your head. What once burned bright now hides in shadow. Speak its name, and the flame shall follow. And then your hand is now stuck there. You can feel that it's not you that's grasping the hammer is grasping you.
It
make other
it
people
would
touch
appear
things
that I
first.
am stuck. I am stuck.
Aye, that done a rhyme.
Yeah. Rowan, why don't you also give it a try?
Oh, you think it's? I think it's the power of friendship we need. Well, why don't we all get in here?
Yeah, you know, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, you next. She just tips her head. You're the one who
Yeah,
wanted
you know,
the
after
hammer
you.
there.
After you. Why don't we throw tater tot in there? You know, kind of
Listen,
friendship.
listen.
I'll
a lot of
throw you
strength
in.
You're a
crazy,
squirmy little
bro.
one, you know that?
Hey, it's safe. It's just a hammer.
You know, if one of us dies, we're
Then why
probably all
don't you
gonna
go
die,
touch it
right?
then? If it's so safe.
You see,
He's just standing there with his
I let you go
hands like.
first.
Look, I'm not
You're
arguing. I'm
pulling-
trying to help.
you're-
She looks
you're-
at Mizamo.
You're pulling your hand. You're trying to pull your hand off, like, repeatedly, but your hand is not going anywhere. That grip that it has it feels like you're playing a contest of like who is stronger, but you're not budging.
What
All
about
right, I got an
strength
idea.
training,
You
bro?
ready?
Like,
I learned this at the doctor's appointment once, you know? And she pulls out her hammer, and I'm gonna ever so slightly just like tap Msamo right where his reflexes would be.
In his funny bone.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, roll me an attack to hit.
I'm doing it like ever so slightly. Like, you know how when you're at
Uh-huh.
the doctor and they test your reflexes?
Roll me an attack to hit. To know that you have the precision and skill.
I don't actually have a hammer.
It's okay. Just roll whatever to hit.
Ooh! What?
Oh!
Oh shit!
You hit this so perfectly, Mizamo. Your hand you feel like you're about to like die, like in like almost like in agony. You know when you hit your funny bone, you get that that muscle spasm.
Oh.
Your arm just spasms, but you're still holding on, and you're like pushing yourself upwards, like ah.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Boy, I really thought that would work.
Okay. You know
Listen,
what?
can I-
I'm going to do.
And then you hear in the Mizamo, you hear 10.
10?
Yep, you just hear 10.
10.
And
What
then
do you mean
Rowan
10?
just looks so
Me
like,
too.
oh no.
What do you mean 10? He's just like talking to him like, what the fuck? Let me go!
and then you hear 9.
Oh, you mother.
Hey, not
Oh,
good, not good.
shit.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
Counting down. It's counting down. He's like,
Can we,
Can
spells. Look, spells.
Can I
Shit.
cast shit? And can I cast enlarge on Mazamo and make him a big, even bigger and stronger?
7.
oh my god.
Is
Can't
I
you
asked the
different
question? Is it
phase,
possible?
maybe?
Does anybody else want to touch the hammer?
No. Not really.
I'm going to burn a spell slot to cast detect magic instantly.
This whole place is magical.
Do I get anything specific from the thing I'm looking at? Because it does have 30-foot range.
That's
Is it
fucking
like-
intense.
Jesus
Is it-
Christ.
That is intense. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Is it gonna keep doing that? Oh no!
Yeah. So, you feel magic behind you. You feel magic below you. You feel magic right in front of you. You feel magic on each and every one of your characters. You can see the outlines of all their crests on their chest. You can see Mizamo's hand attached to something very magical.
What's
You
the
s-
school? For the map for that.
Enchantment.
Enchantment?
Uh, listen, you know,
And then in this second, Mizamo hears 5.
Oh my god.
All right
Uh,
then. And
can
Rowan
I,
sticks out her arm and she'll put her hand around. Well, like it's probably her paw. Like
I'm breaking that. Sorry, just to make the visual go away, but I'm still cast. It's still going.
Okay.
I just want the visual to stop.
Well, it keeps. I realize what it does. It actually keeps your radius of where their 30 feet is. when you
Yeah,
can see.
yeah. The visual's just a lot.
Good.
Rowan, sweet paw.
Okay,
Um,
so Rowan, you put your hand on it, and you hear, "What once burned now hides in shadow. Speak its name, and the flames shall follow."
that doesn't rhyme.
You heard the weird voice too.
Yeah, I heard the weird voice.
Is the counting still happening?
And then you hear 10.
Oh god.
Get in here,
I
come
don't know
on.
its name. I don't know the
Effie's gonna put her hand on it. Over wherever,
Ah.
over top of wherever Rowan
With
did.
the power of friendship. Chant the fucking words.
Yeah, can I investigate this crystal on the wall, see if it's gonna come off or something?
It's- You could, yeah, give me an investigation. But you can tell that it's like, the forge's light source just by looking at it. Like it's what's like brightening up the room. It's what's giving it the red glow.
God, what the fuck is
Outside
this
of
name?
specifically that, you don't know what type of gem this is or crystal this is. But it does look like it could be pried off, but it's huge. It's like, 3 feet tall.
Anyone read whatever the fuck is on this thing? Maybe
What
we can figure out
language is
its
it?
name.
Make an investigation check.
Aye, it's more blather than words. I hate English class.
Listen, fucking Zama's like, yes.
You
Damn
know
it.
it to be Dwarven. You do speak Dwarvish, which
Mhm.
which helps.
Mhm.
You hear, you see, something very familiar.
Mhm.
In every note, I felt the silence you left behind. In every chord, I hear the truth of the world denies. Come closer, my friends. The Harbinger does not demand, he invites. He awaits not in judgment, but in understanding. and in his shadow, I have never felt more seen. And then as you know, read all that, the script starts to light up a little bit, and then every one of you hears the voice one more time. What once burned bright now hides in shadow. Speak its name and the flame shall follow.
Chip of this crystal out of the wall. Chisel it out.
Okay, okay.
Can we pull our
Maybe-
hands off now?
No. It's asking you for a name.
Say the harbinger.
The Harbinger? Yeah.
As you do, the hammer shakes. And then like falls into the ground. Like into like the wood plaque thing. It's like almost like you let your hands go and the hammer goes and now the brunt of it is like flesh to the base. And the door behind you opens.
See, I didn't need me. Good job.
Are our hands free now?
Yes.
I see. Power of friendship.
Okay, so you want to take this crystal off the wall?
I want to get that chisel out of piece, yeah.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check. To get, you know, see if you can or not.
Woo!
Just saying.
Oh, damn.
Just saying.
Second
Yeah.
natty 20 of the night?
You get a nice sizable chunk of this crystal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rich.
It in your hand, it just glows like a bright light source.
Even better. Putting that in my pocket. Anyways, good job, guys. You got
Uh-huh.
free. I believe in you. I told you. See?
Oh, it opened the door too.
Oh,
Yeah, Effie kind of stumbled through the door.
we're following Effie now. like blindfolds.
Hey, there's another one. So many
Yeah.
fucking people.
You can see this
Oh.
tiefling sitting like with his back against the hammer, like this big hammer. He looks tired, exhausted.
At least he can't throw himself into lava.
You're not planning to commit suicide, are you?
Who are you?
I'm Effie. I'm new.
I don't understand the term new.
I just got here to wherever the hell this is.
I will hammer like
Another
that shit
giant
unstoppable.
hammer.
I think I'm new too.
How long have you been here?
I just woke up here.
So did we. Where are you from?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. The last guy, at least he knew where he's from.
Rowan, I'm just saying, there's another giant hammer you could touch.
Look, you can knock yourself out.
Oh.
He pulls out like this little black book, and then takes out a pen and like starts like scratching off names. Well, I can't do that one. I can't do that one. And I can't do that one. And I can't do that one. Can't do that one. This is just pointless.
Can't do what?
Repay all the people that I owe money to.
And look at me.
You mean wherever you came from that you can't remember?
What were we talking about again?
I still have my detect magic going. Is
He's
there
off
anything
his
specific coming off him? Yeah, like
Oh.
any spells that he's under?
His whole cloak is a magical enchantment. His earrings are a very, you know, specific, like maybe magical item that you can see. His black book actually is like, you feel like it's almost adjacent to a spell book.
I was gonna steal that one. It ain't gonna be me.
And then he like cracks his neck a few times, and then kind of stands up a little bit. Seems like we're all kind of in a pickle.
Uh-huh.
And then you
Anyway.
see that his voice changes in like different directions. Like one moment he'll have an accent, one moment he doesn't, and it's almost like he is like trying to figure out where he's at in his head.
Oh, you seem a little disoriented.
Everything about this is disorienting. Come on.
Yeah, but you seem even more disoriented.
And then he takes like 3 steps forward, and it's almost like every step he like blurs out of existence and then pops back in.
Can I examine his cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of check you want for that?
Do you want to examine it in terms of like seeing how cool it is or seeing how magical it is?
I don't know.
One would be
Whoa.
investigation, one would be arcana.
Yeah,
You
we're gonna do
pick.
the investigation. We're gonna do the coolness. We'll do investigation. Just general overization.
It's pretty fucking cool. It's a black leather jacket with, you know, just a
Listen.
tinge of like, you know, the perfect stitchings, the perfect, you know, buckles. It is your style. Like it is 100% you would
Ooh.
rock this.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something here. Can I cast charm person on this guy to see if he'll give me his cloak? Yeah?
Charm person is what spell? What type of save? Is it wisdom or
I'm trying to
charisma?
see. I am trying to see that actually. How do I do that?
Wisdom.
Where did you find that out, actually?
I just googled charm person 2024.
Okay,
Ah,
so
valid.
cast it on me, and I will I'll let you know if it works or not.
Okay. Oh, I don't even know if that went on you. Oops.
I
Oh.
heard something.
I heard something too, but I didn't see it. So try it again.
Let me try
Give
that
yourself a
again.
spell block black. Spell block. Spell slot back.
There it is.
You spit. Okay, let me try that again. I think we had this issue the last time I tried to get this to work.
I'm not used to having to target something. You'd think after Lunaria I would be, but you'd be
know.
wrong.
Actually, it's not letting me target you. What the heck?
You have to have under token controls have the little like bullseye tool
Ah,
selected, and
yeah,
then you
you're
can.
right.
Yeah.
The spells are supposed to innately have, you know, a targeting option. Like it immediately asks you to target something, so that way no one forgets to not target something. I did do that, so I don't know if that helps or not. But you can also manually target. Okay.
That one worked.
Ooh, he saves. Excuse me, miss. Can you not? And then he comes over and like puts his finger underneath your chin.
Ooh.
Try that again.
And I just really like your
And then he like
cloak.
flicks your nose a little bit, and then he turns around. And when he turns around, he like disappears for like more than a second, and then it reappears right behind like Rowan.
Oh, don't come near me. Frickering.
Should've done
Does-
so to-
I don't
Does it-
feel it. attached to the space, and then it's like, you know, he kind of starts like fading in and out. Have you seen my friends?
Who are your friends?
This really ugly elf.
With a
Ugly?
mask?
He committed suicide.
I don't tell him.
Excellent bedside manner.
He did what?
I mean, he's gonna find out one way or another.
You can.
Look, mate, I need you to calm down. Take a deep breather.
Be honest with the poor guy.
I'm
It
not
doesn't
saying
matter.
lie. I'm saying don't be cruel when you tell him.
It's not cruel, it's the truth.
It doesn't
The
matter
truth can be
anyways.
cruel.
I mean, true, but that's not my fault. The truth is
It
the
doesn't-
truth.
I don't
It
like
doesn't-
you. I've never said that before in a D&D campaign, and I want to thank you for the opportunity.
You are most welcome.
And she's looking at you with narrowed eyes.
God damn, I can't stop laughing.
Children, your squabbling is not needed right now. Ugh. You, big one. Hold out your hand for a second.
He holds out his hand.
That's a pretty nice hand there. He gives you 3 playing cards. Okay. Pick a card, any card.
I will take the right one.
3 of clubs.
He takes the
And
one
then-
off the right.
And
What, he
then
told
he
me to
tosses
pick card.
he grabs that card and then looks at it. Well. And then you realize on the other side, it's actually like a tarot card.
Ooh.
You either have the luck, or this is going to be your downfall. And then he shows you, he spins it over, he shows you, it's the death card. Upside down.
There's a very, like, eyes narrowed kind of look.
This scene is very foggy.
It is very foggy. Does anybody in your group know anything about tarot cards?
I mean, I probably studied them because I'm a wizard, but
Anybody else have
Maybe
any?
if I make a history check and I roll good enough.
Okay, but DC be 17.
Let's go!
I
You
done
have,
it.
uh,
Some lady gave me a fucking reading once.
You loosely know what the death card means. Obviously, it means death.
Means
But
change.
Mm-hmm.
But an upside down death card means resistant to change or clinging onto the past.
If the new guy dies, I call dibs on the cloak.
Me, Trinket knows that, but now also Rowan knows that.
You're fighting this being called a Harbinger, fighting the gods to help us fight the Harbinger. It's like nobody wants to pick sides where it's just endless. Endless fighting.
I didn't sign up to fight shite.
I didn't sign up to fight shite either. Listen, Nobody signs up to save the world. Gods do this thing where they make destinies and fate and have all these unspoken rules about who can be a hero and who can't be a hero. If Kaylin told me anything, it's that we are the ones who fight for our destiny. So,
I
and then
do
he
me
starts to
now.
look around. And then he starts to look around.
Zamo, grab him.
Yeah, honestly, he's gonna fucking try and hold on to this man.
And as he does that, he like blinks out, and then like reappears right next to the forge thing. I know this place.
I
You
make
do?
your friend went a little loopy. Just calm down.
And then he
Right.
touches the Then he touches the hammer.
I'm gonna reach out and just try and grab him by the cloak as he maybe disappears this time.
I am also grabbing the cloak.
We're in the Amberforge catacombs.
The where?
A forge that's on the astral plane.
Shit.
The astral plane. What?
But it doesn't feel like we're in the astral plane. I'm not connected to it. And then he goes around and starts trying to like almost metaphorically like reach for like, you know, anything on his body. See if he's like attached. And Rowan, at this moment when you grab his cloak, you realize what he's trying to do. He's trying to feel if he's connected to this place or not, like Penguin was. Because you have like this sense, you know, of like being an Eldritch Knight, just a magical sense of like what like magic is in essence. Because you've seen it once. He reaches everywhere. He goes, I'm not actually here. That means I have time.
You're...
Are we here? Hi, purple one. I don't know what's going on.
Just like gripping the edge of the cape and kind of like flopping it. Kind of like how you do to make it spread out all nice and
No,
pretty.
I let go of this guy. I was just worried he was gonna disappear or something.
And then after you let go of the cloak, he like turns around and looks down at you. You remind me of someone.
You better not be talking about me.
He like kneels down, puts his knees to the ground, and goes, "Yeah, you. What's your name again?"
I ain't gonna tell you. You called me gross, you little fuck. She steps back.
Did he call her gross?
I don't know if I ever called you gross.
I thought that's what you said.
No.
I
You
swear.
misheard.
Can you repeat to me what you said then?
Said little girl. I don't remember saying gross. I'm really lost with that one.
Anyway.
Sounded close, that's probably why.
Where was I? Yeah. You remind me of somebody that I think I know.
Who?
And then he pulls out like this dagger, and then he like hands it to you. You made this. And you, Rowan, you look shocked because you have never made anything like this before.
I look it over. Does it have my maker's mark?
It does.
I did. There, you see, and I showed off to everybody. I do make it. It's good too.
It's very.
If you want me to roll deception on this, I will.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
I'm just saying the whole time I'm just still like playing with this fucking cape the whole time.
It's a pretty good lie. You, for some reason, you know you made this because there's no way that someone could copy your, maker's mark on it. This is inherently yours, but it's not something you've made. But maybe
I
it's
did.
someone you will make.
Seems things are a little weird. Maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember yet.
No, you look young. He looks you over and looks at you again. Maybe that's why you came here. Maybe that's why we're all here. Okay.
Damn,
So-
because of Rowan? God. And here I was
Rowan.
gonna still blame
Rowan,
Rory the
right?
entire time.
Rowan, is it?
My name's Rowan. Ironpaw.
Okay.
And I'm the best damn ironsmith on the Sword Coast.
Yes, you are. So, I will say this before I'm either not long for this place and I need to go back, but I need to find Soraya. So if you see her, keep her safe.
Aye?
But if I'm shunted from this place right now, just know I'm doing the best I can, and you one day will do the best you can.
Oh. Well, that's
Aye,
very
aye.
nice.
She gives him like a really fake salute, but it's the wrong hand.
Oh.
This forge will ask for 3 things. It will ask for a memory, it will ask for a name, and it will ask for a truth. You, Rowan, will sing those truth into whatever you guys decide you will fight with. And then he like grasps his hand and the dagger disappears from your hand and reappears into his. And then it ignites with like this almost like dark essence. The forge here feels to feel with it. And then as he says that, like he disappears and you're just like waiting for him to come back. And then he doesn't.
Did the cape go with him? Did it just slip out of my fingers?
Yo,
Ouch.
you're trying so hard. It's so
You're
wonderful.
a sneaky little bastard. Trying to
I'm
make
so
that man's
sad.
coat.
First we lose the armor, now we lose a sick ass cape. I'm so hurt.
Look, I'm sleeping on me coin purse, or on this one.
I promise.
Effie is
next
nodding.
question.
So, if everybody can make a investigation check for the room, or a perception check.
I am so hurt. Investigation or perception?
Ooh, 21.
21.
21.
Okay.
Was 9
Okay.
plus 10.
21.
21.
Okay, so everybody did a fucking great job today. This room is like almost a ceremonial hall type room with a giant hammer in the middle. The hammer doesn't look functional, but it does look like it has a function.
Like, topple and like break the next doorway?
I mean, maybe.
Hi, he said I'm gonna smith us something.
You know, I do have those random plates I stole the last time. You want them?
She just looks at you like, this is what we're talking about.
I was offering a gift. I mean, technically, I didn't steal it. The person was dead.
You just grave robbed before they
just
were in the
took
ground.
It. Yeah, I just took it.
Looted.
Yeah, exactly. It's
He
looting,
wasn't
it's
gonna
fine.
use it.
Exactly. So I don't know why y'all are so upset.
Maybe try working on your phrasing a little more.
I mean, I was offering you a gift, but okay.
Well, look,
Okay,
we gotta
so-
find the forge first. Although he said we're in it, so.
Is that something that I've heard of before? Being like a wizard who's studied magical shit.
Yeah, give me a DC 18 history check.
Ooh, okay. I don't think any of us have guidance, right?
No.
Actually, I have guidance. Can I guide myself?
Yeah, you can.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh, how about a 28? Is that a natural 20?
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah, there in the back of your mind, there is a astral plane Dwarven forge where god items are created.
God
It's
items.
it's legendary. It's a legendary, mysterious folklore place, but you know it does exist because you know somewhere out there that these items are being made or maked.
The items that exist are proof of its existence. But this doesn't feel like the astral plane.
No,
Is what-
but it does. But Voss was sure that it was.
What if it's a duplicate? Someone just tried to copy it somewhere else to be misleading. What if they stole the forge itself from some point in time, apparently, given what he was saying about you? What if there's a point in time where the forge was pulled from where it's supposed to be and stuck here? Is this just some sort of dumping ground for people and places? Like, what?
I'm not really a brainiac.
Effie's pacing as she's saying this stuff.
Can I investigate this giant hammer in the center of the room to see if there might be like a button or anything I can touch?
Yeah. You and Mizamu have been looking at the hammer for a while now. So how about both of you guys make me investigation or perception checks?
I'm rolling on these 11s today.
No, it's a lot bigger than both of you guys put together. It doesn't look like it has any outwards buttons or anything like that. It is, a very ornate, ceremonial Dwarven hammer. Looks like it would fit a, storm giant.
Rowan, maybe you should touch it. Mizamu?
I'm gonna
You gonna
slap
go for
my
it?
hand on the hammer.
Oh, have we learned nothing?
Listen, it worked out fine the
Can
last
fit
time.
so much stone in this bad boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do you want to touch it?
I'm touching it.
When you touch it, you get this vision of fire. You see a birth of a child, but it's like almost like a fire child. Like it's everything is fire. Everything looks like fire. But you can see the the vision of someone giving birth to something and then holding it up. And then you hear the words, the Flameborn.
He would say those words out loud.
Yeah. Are we all hearing that or just Mizamu?
Just Mizamu. but you hear him saying the Flameborn.
Is that a dwarven thing that maybe we could ride off my 28, or you want to make me roll again? I'm fine with that, whatever. But
Um. 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 No, roll me an insight check.
insight. I'm not very good at insight. I'm actually not horrible at insight.
If you touch the hammer, you will see a birth? A Flameborn?
I don't know if I want to see a birth.
It's
either.
right. Literally, he's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's not like graphic in that nature. It's almost like, you know, a metaphor, but like everything is like a flame. So like the person's a flame, the baby's a flame. So it's not like you're seeing like, you know, blood and guts and stuff.
It's not sex ed class video that
Does
traumatizes
anyone
you.
have fire? Okay, we burn it. Put
Okay,
fire.
so with your 17 insight check, you have an inkling that you're carrying something.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
And you make put two and two in together.
Is there a place I can put this? Is there a socket?
No. You can try.
I'll just touch the crystal that poor man gave me to it.
Okay. Are you touching this in a sense of attuning to it, or are you touching this in a sense of like just trying to see if it does anything?
This is Monkey Island
Like-
style, rubbing two items together to see what happens. If that makes sense.
Okay, so explain to me specifically, on the positioning of where everybody's at right now. How do you do it? In like paint that scene.
I mean, so I feel like the other three are kind of around. We're kind of all around it on different sides, kind of is what it looks like. So she's on the side that's furthest away from the quote-unquote viewer, if you will, and she's holding it in her hand, point out, and she's just touching one of the points, one of the terminated points of the crystal, because it looks like there is a bit of a point on one side, to the hammer to see if any reaction at all happens.
As you do this, you see that the stone is like glowing, and as you raise it closer to the hammer, it glows brighter, but there is no like magical connection to the hammer to the crystal. But it does glow brighter.
I wish I knew what that one thing was that it does, but
Are you gonna continue to hold it out? Hold your hand
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Are you going to move around with it at all?
Yeah, she'll start kind of like tracing some of the patterns in the sort of Art Deco style dwarven patterns that are on the hammer with it, I suppose.
Okay, then I want you to roll me a perception check, a tribute to, and an arcana check, and then we'll see
Okay.
what you get.
Perception
for both of those.
and Arcana. Okay.
Yes. Making a double roll. 16. Okay.
And 29.
Every single time you move it away from Rowan, it gets a little lighter. and every single time you try to retrace it backwards to closer to her, it gets a little bit brighter. But it's so subtle that you're not really noticing it at first, but then after a while, you start to see the pattern of you tracing the hammer up and down and left to right,
Always going back to Rowan.
always going back to Rowan.
She's gonna kind of like hold it like flat on her palm and sort of like maybe not offering it, but just like putting it closer to see if it glows more obviously to everyone. Brighter.
It has the same brightness as when Kaylin gave it to you. I never gave him his name. I'm so sorry.
I saw his name on his
I know.
token, but
Mazamo, Raven, and then to Rowan. When you get to Rowan, it like almost has like this subtle breathing of like fire inside, almost like it will ignite if held.
she's gonna put it in her hand if you'll take it. I think this is meant for you.
I don't know what's going on.
Am I able to trade it to her?
Yes,
Like send to character or give to character? Okay.
yes. It's kind of crazy, right?
Okay, did you get that?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Yeah,
it got
you could-
posted. Yeah, I guess you could share it. I mean, if he could share it, but
I just clicked on it and that's what happened.
yeah, it auto posts it.
I forgot.
Yeah. So, there is, as you grab it, Rowan, there is this urge and want to like, it wants you to attune to it. It wants you to hold it. It wants you to be its like owner.
It do have a little bit, it's calling to me or something.
That man gave it to me before he you know, it seems like it wants to be yours. I don't really know that much about it.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to take the next hour, Rowan, and try to attune to it?
Oh my god, yes, I would like to do that.
Okay, so. what
Hey,
are
I
you guys
feel like
gonna-
this thing's really fucking crazy, y'all.
What would you guys like to do in the next hour while Rowan is attuning to this?
Can I take a nap?
You want to take a short rest? That's a good thing.
Yeah. I think we guys, while they're doing that, we can just cuddle up and take a nice little rest. Mazamo, you want your rest?
It's funny. You walk up to him and he's thinking, he's like, all right, well, this place isn't like my kind of jam. He looks like he's just there to be muscle, and he's looking at his sword, wondering like, I wonder if I should give this any more serrated edges for whatever we fight next.
Oh,
He's thinking,
no.
like,
Oh, valid.
yeah, that's his greatsword looks all chipped and beat up, but like in a very special way. And you see him
No.
looking. Maybe I'll fuck this up more.
At this point, I would like to introduce a new mechanic into the game that is going to, be from here on out. As you guys travel through, the next few floors or whatever else, there is going to be a mechanic called corruption. If you get 10 points of corruption and you're not able to, try to get rid of some of it, you will get to the point where you won't be able to resist what the Harbinger wants you to do. So once you get to 10, I will ask you to make some hard choices.
Is there gonna be a counter or something that lets us know?
Yes, I will keep it.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to know how much you have. You can
Valid.
track it yourself if you want to, but I don't want it to be openly, for you guys to figure out, or for you guys to like, share or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But you guys can manually just keep track of it. I'm not gonna say don't do that. But I don't want it to be like something that I put on your character sheet for you guys to like easily remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I want you guys to forget how many you guys have.
Shit.
But yeah, so Rowan, with that, you now have an item that will give you corruption levels if used.
Yep. Nobody die.
Do both of them do it, or is it just the second option? Does Ignite
Just a
Destiny
second
do it?
option.
Okay.
Ignite Destiny is just like a more powerful version of like silvery barbs, basically.
Yeah. Once per day. So not, all the time a thing.
But does stop a death from occurring.
Hey big guy, why does your sword look like that?
How does he explain his madness?
Oh no. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
hurts more when used this way.
I can see that. I don't want to be stabbed with it. What made you start doing? Did you learn that from someone? She's like looking down at her pristine sword that she has.
I swung it once into not very soft surface. Chipped. And
Sure, if you bang it at these walls, it'll chip some
Just kept-
more.
that is a wonderful idea.
You're welcome.
The thing was too big to be called a sword. Too big, too thick, too heavy, and too rough. It was more like a large hunk of iron.
Okay, so let me take Rowan
Start
into the
smacking the
scene
wall.
as you guys take your nice long rest or short rest.
He's got
Yeah,
to.
start with this.
He is
Okay.
gonna start swinging at this wall, though. That was a good idea. Thank you.
Cue guts music.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I need a new song. I need.
Effie,
This'll be
this
the song.
hurts you.
I'll just use this song for now. This Trinket loves this song so much.
Well, we got Mzamo over here fucking swinging around a guts ass sword, like.
Literally.
Exactly. Just fucking that wall up and his sword.
Like,
going
He's
for it.
probably making a really good beat right now.
Okay, so everything around you, Rowan, goes silent. The heat disappears. The floor vanishes. Time collapses around you like brittle glass. You're not falling. Sorry, you are falling, but not down. Inward. Then you see it. A vast, endless void. Cradled between two ancient forces. One in perfect light, and one in an unknowable, darkness. Both of them, as they clash against each other, create this spark. A single, trembling spark. It alone flickers, unmade. Then something changes. It's struck by your will. It's not divine. It's not mortal. With something older, the spark glows. Grows, that glows. From it, fire blossoms, but this is not a fire of destruction or war or warmth or healing. This is the first fire of existence. It's the fire of becoming. Creation's breath. The forge lit of the cosmos. You begin seeing a being step forward from that flame. Not of flesh, but of this molten like body that like slithers like all around it, where the like magma like flows upwards and then downwards to the side, but it still holds like a shape. And you see the silhouette in its hand holds a hammer. No face, no name, just a presence. It raises the hammer and strikes once. Clang. The stars are born. Clang. The world is born. Clang. The first blade is forged. The one that would teach mortals how to shape the world in their own hands, their pain, their vision. This was the first Flameborn. The one, the gift, the forgers, their soul flame. Then the vision narrows and the fire draws closer to you. You see the shard that you're holding. You realize it's not a fragment of something broken. It's a seed. It's a sliver of that first spark, waiting for you. And then you awaken. Your hands are warm. The shard glows brighter as it ever was. The air, faintly, you hear a whisper. Not in words, but like in a meaning. Forge not what is needed. Forge what should have never been.
While I am attuning to this, and after I'm having this, I immediately, she pulls a gold ring off of her finger, or a silver ring if I only have a silver ring. She pulls one of a ring off her finger and quickly pulls out her smith's tools and begins to jewel this shard into a necklace.
Yeah. I won't even make you even roll a roll for that. You just know that this is what you want.
Yeah, shreds a little bit of leather off the bottom of her apron to make a little bit of a thing, rolls it together with her hands.
Okay, so there is a passive in your item that you can't see yet. I'm gonna add that now. I didn't want to add it earlier because then it would ruin the fun about who it belongs to.
I wasn't attuning to it anyway, so.
But
valid for that.
there is your new passive. So, while attuned, once per long rest, you may channel the shard during crafting to imbue a mundane item with sentient or arcane potential. You gain advantage on smith tools and arcana checks related to magical construction. The first time you forge a magical weapon with this shard, it gains a unique name, a flame-bound signature with a latent power. What I'm going to say is, this item is for you to create your first weapon for yourself. I don't want you to use it for anybody else. I want you to decide to use it for yourself. So when you decide what you want to build outside of what we're going to do in this forge, let me know. But that will be your first unique weapon. Or unless you want to use it for one of your friends, you can. But it is something that will be unique to you, Trinket.
Okay.
And it will have a different marker than your, artisan marker. When I made this campaign, I wanted it to be a very high fantasy, high power world, only for the fact that there is going to be less of you, and in a short time span, so there are things that I'm going to do to make sure that you guys will try to succeed. But that will be up to you guys how you guys build those things. Okay, so.
Yeah, that was not meant for Effie. That was definitely meant for Rowan.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Pat
Also, it
yourself
looks-
on the back.
Scary item.
Well, I don't want to know.
Rowan, as you attune to this, like, finish attuning and finish making your necklace, you feel that you almost own this place now.
Oh damn! Popping off.
She walks up to the door and she says, "Door open." And she waves the crystal, like, really fast.
Okay.
"Door open!" She tries again and she waves it. Holy shit, it worked! I didn't think that was gonna work.
You did. Look.
You sure you don't want the metal scraps now?
I think there's gonna be plenty of metal scraps. As she looks at what look like carts of ore or something.
Mhm.
I was just offering, but okay, buddy.
So, your goal now is to just explore, find things, figure it out, type of deal.
Is there anything in these long line of carts here on the side?
Yeah, so really rare ore. Things on the level of, like, you know, mithril and type of things like that.
I'm okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna
that's
like
fucking
pick one
mithril.
up. Yeah, I'm gonna like pick one up and like look at Rowan and be like, "Hey, by the way, this is here. You think you can do anything with it?"
She rolls up her sleeves, of which she's not wearing any. I think we can do a lot with that.
Casually, just like not like chucking it at her, but like down towards her feet. But like, yeah, there's lots of it here. Go for it. Go
I don't have a
wild.
forge.
There's got to be one in here, right?
Yeah. Take it with us. That's what we do. We take it with us.
What if you can fit all that in your bag? Go ahead.
You know, I will make a deal with you. Casually just putting a few in the bag anyways. Some in the pockets, because why not? You know,
Would you like-
I see these things on fire. I want to look at the
It is-
things on fire.
It's like incense, like just like a fire pit, but the fire doesn't go out.
Does it burn? It could be magical fire for all we know.
It does burn.
Damn.
It's hot.
A blast here.
You're gonna open these doors, Rowan?
That hot.
Open door. Yeah. She holds up her necklace and she points to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the key to the city, yeah?
Or something.
Well, now you gotta name it something. You gotta give it a cool name. Oh god, more pits. Nobody try suiciding.
So all of these magma pools have like this low like bubbling, you know, like magma in there. It doesn't seem active. It doesn't seem disturbed. It seems almost like it's sleeping.
I don't trust the magma pools, guys. Let's no falling in,
Make
no
me
suiciding.
make me a perception check as you guys come into this big ass room.
Valid.
I'm so good at those. Rolled an 11 for a 10.
Are we all doing that?
Yeah.
I'm not good at perception either, so. Alright, we got Mazama at least.
You are taken back about how big this hall is. There is. It feels like it never ends almost. Like it's goes around the corner, but you can't see how far it goes around that corner. You can still see light as you're looking, past. Like you're 60, 80 feet, 20 feet. Like there's a lot of stuff back there. You see doors everywhere that are still like up. Um, there's ore everywhere. There, is magma going throughout the whole place. And then, as you guys look forward, there's almost this sense of like a ceremonial like statue type of feel.
Who's getting sacrificed?
Mm,
Tater Tot, will it be you?
No.
No, it's very much a "don't speak to me or my son again" moment.
Does my crystal glow near
Your
this
crystal
thing?
always glows.
Does it glow more so?
No.
Effie, would you forgive me if I put myself on the chop block?
Why would you do that?
I'm trying to make friends here.
Just be nice. That's all that's how you make. That's typically how one makes friends.
As you guys get closer to this middle statue, you start hearing music. You start hearing this almost like angelic song of like
I blame
dwarven
Rory.
singing,
I blame Rory.
and you hear it, and then it skips a beat, and then you hear it replaying what it already played, as if the song isn't complete. And then, as you continue to listen and listen, a figure right here starts to like flow from the ground upwards in this like low fire, almost like a fire elemental, like just like slowly being apparated into like existence. And then you can see that it has a flute in its mouth, and it's trying to play a song and trying to dance.
Damn it.
And then he looks at you guys, stops playing, and like ushers you in closer. And then he goes back to playing some more.
Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll come closer. Just a smidge. Not too close. This is a fucking fire being, after all. I ain't
And
trying to
then-
get burned.
Be careful.
And then he holds out his flute to you.
Fuck. It's gonna be my fault now. Okay. We're gonna take the flute, guys!
Everybody's got to push the button once, you know.
Are you grabbing it?
Yeah, we're grabbing the damn flute. It's gonna be my fault this time.
You
Oh,
take
that's
3
so
fire
hard.
damage. Oh shit, my bad. Oops. you take 3 fire damage as you grab the flute, and then where your hand grabbed it, it starts to form, just like almost like a silver flute. Like it's like iron or metal. Like it's metal. It's not like wood.
When you think you can do anything with this?
And then he plays a song, and then stops and waves and like puts his hand out at you, saying like, "You're next."
Okay. I attempt
So-
to play the same
so-
notes he.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're going to give me a
I never
DC
short rested.
a DC 15 performance check, or a DC 26 Arcana and Insight combo.
Actually, how do you do the combo?
You roll both of them, you add them together.
Okay. You
So you can either
said-
do a 15 performance or a 26 arcane insight.
Yeah, we'll just do the 15. It was a. Oh my gosh, is there a D15 actually?
Oh no. So you just roll your performance. It's you have to get above a
Oh,
15.
got you. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Where's my performance? You know, there's always a chance. There's not a chance.
As you play, your feet start to catch fire,
Oh,
and then every time you hit the wrong note, the fire starts to climb up higher, and now at this point, it's almost at your waist.
please. What?
Yeah, I am chucking that flute. I'm like just dropping it. Nope, not me. It ain't me this time, guys. It don't like me. Y'all can do something instead.
The flute's on the ground, and the fire starts to dissipate off you.
Yep,
Are you alright?
I am.
And
No, I'm
you're
not
going to
alright.
take.
It's fire.
You're going to take 12 damage.
So, hold on. I still need to take.
That's a really pretty good roll.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, would anybody else like to try? You either have to get a 15 performance, or a total of a 26 for Arcana and Insight.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's. Okay, hang on. I'm doing math.
And
So
if you get
Arcana, Insight.
so getting to 26 is pretty easy, but if you get a nat 1 in it, you fail, and it's a harsher consequence.
Okay, so my Arcana Insight is a plus 14 combined. My
Mhm.
performance is a plus 5.
Okay, you want to risk it?
Can I guide myself?
And you can do whatever you want.
If I. I have to roll. Is it for. I forget. For ability checks, is it meets it, beats it, or you have to get higher than the DC?
You have to get higher.
So I have to roll an 11 or higher, or a 15 or higher, or a 10 or higher if I
No, wait.
guide myself.
No,
Right?
meets it, beats it. Meets it, beats it.
It means I meet
Meets
it, right?
beats
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So I have to roll a 9 or higher. But we'll assume I get a 1 on a guidance, because I feel like that's the safest way to do it. Or if I want DC 26, I have to roll a minimum of a combined 12 on the 2 D20s.
Mhm. But
Or
with a
11.
combined roll, one nat, like 1-0 in that, or like one failure in that is a failure altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you hit that nat 20, and you have the other one being like your nat 1, the nat 1 will supersede the nat 20 in this terms.
And I technically need to roll a bit higher in order. Well, no, I don't. I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the Arcana Insight.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm gonna do a guidance on this one because I would only do it on one of them.
Uh-huh.
So. Oh fuck. 14.
Okay, so you still need, what, 20 or 6 or it's 12. You need 12
I
more
need
points.
12. Fuck me.
Ooh.
Eh,
Oh, I think I got it right. That's a
yeah,
27.
you did. Yes.
Oh, shit. I did roll a
Thanks.
1 on the guidance. Thanks. Thanks.
That was a close one. That was a really close one.
That was really fucking close. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Anyway, I got it. I got it.
Okay, so there's something magical about the tune that he was playing. It's almost like it's a cipher in itself, and you recognize that each note had its own meaning. And as you're listening to it, you can see that every single time he raises his hand out for you to play it, it's almost like he's inferring you. Come on, listen, you got this. Play it backwards. And something in the back of your mind goes, yeah, everything's mixed up. I just have to play it backwards. And then you do.
Oh no. I'm regretting my decisions. Anyway, I already done it.
Decision.
The middle piece of that circle, almost like spins around in a 90-degree angle as if it's like unlocking something. And when it completes its full the last turn to get to the 90-degree portion, you can see a box appear within the bottom portion of it where you're looking at, like right here. Like, oh shit. Why? It's not letting me. Oh, there it goes. Right here. There is like it opens up and reveals like this box inside, and then you hear the fire giggle.
Okay. Giggle?
Yes.
Like this.
Tater Tot can go get it. Can Tater Tot get it?
It's pretty heavy looking.
Okay, then Effie will see if she can haul it out then.
Okay, roll me a athletics check. No. Roll me a strength check.
Oh, great. Can I guide myself? Just because I have a +0?
You know what? Do whatever you want, miss.
Okay.
Slay.
Oh, that's not great. If I can't do it, can I yell for, hey big guy, can you come help me with this?
Yeah. It doesn't budge. You're pulling it and you're like, oof.
What are we
It's a-
pulling?
There's a big box that was revealed with her insight arcana check after she played the flute.
And an athletics or
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah. I got an 11.
I can't promise you anything. My dice. My dice. My dice. Yep, 15. And not 20.
You're making your effort, you know, moving it by little. It will take you, you know, a certain amount of time to drag this huge thing across. And when you do, no, it takes you a bit. It's like a stone, like, you know, chest.
Is there any sort of writing on it, or?
Mm-hmm. It is made completely of stone.
Is there like a lid that can be removed, or is it like a solid cube of stone?
It's a solid cube of stone with like a handle.
And it's a handle to carry it.
Yes.
Well, I don't really have anything that can, you know, do any of this. She just kind of kicks it very sort of lightly with her +0 to strength.
It doesn't move, doesn't budge.
Can I feel around for maybe a hidden seam?
Roll me an investigation check of 19.
Oof. How about a dirty 20? I made it by 1 again.
If your fingers stumble all around it, you go from the handle to the top, to the side, the back, and then as you're doing this, you realize that along your fingers there are small like indentations, almost as if like it's a jigsaw puzzle. Like, not jigsaw puzzle, it's a Rubik's Cube.
Oh god, can I try to fucking...
And it like, you know, the slits are there like so subtly that you could like, it's not noticeable from like a distance, but like as you're feeling, you can feel those like little things. Would you like to try to move it?
Yes.
And you brace your hand on both sides and you start to like turn it, and you can feel that it's actually turning. You can hear the stone kind of like slide against each other, and you're like, what do you want to do?
I want to see... Is there anything to indicate, like, what pieces should go where, like the colors on a Rubik's Cube?
It's all one solid gray color.
I'm just trying this just because of what happened when we found the flute. If I hit it with a little firebolt, does anything happen?
Roll me firebolt plus firebolt damage. Your DC to hit, if you're staying that close, needs to be at least a 5.
It won't let me cast it because I don't have a target.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I can just target someone and then they can just put their health back.
You can target that rat.
Where is the rat?
You have to hit that
There
rat.
it is. Okay. Sorry, buddy. $16?
Okay. Damn.
That was pretty good.
As you push fire into it, it like almost like kind of like ricochets off a little bit, but doesn't like blow back at you. It's almost resistant to fire. Like it doesn't absorb it, or like it's like almost like a shock absorber.
I don't have anything frosty either. Let's think, what does this do? That's fire damage, thunder damage. That's, what is that? Force damage. I don't suppose anyone can do anything with ice? Just a theory? Hello.
I cannot do anything with ice.
I was about to say, I'm sorry. Barbarian.
Well, I can do Ray of Frost. It's not
I'm about
technically
as ready
ice,
for
though, is it?
Gordon.
It's technically ice, frost, Ray, frost.
Wish I had Ray of Frost.
Ray of
You
Frost!
gotta put another orc or a rat down.
Okay.
Cool.
Here comes a rat. Yeah.
Oh shit!
That was really cool. Woo.
That was really cool. It's like Eldritch
Get
Blast,
iced,
but
loser.
frosty.
And she
Roll
pulls
me
out the
damage.
Smirnoff ice and hands it to the rat. Jake.
Oh my god.
Are any of you old enough to get that?
I do.
Oh, roll damage too?
Yep. Nine of the blocks light up.
Smoked.
That is
All the same
one whole
color?
side. That is
Okay.
one side that she has. And Yes, they're all different colors.
And only one of. Can I try hitting? Was it the side that she hit that lit up?
Yes.
Can I try to hit different sides with the firebolt?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you want me to?
But
keep
there's
roll-
one side that you can't get to.
It's underneath.
Yeah.
Can you help me tip this over, Zamo?
Can I argue athletics for this?
Yeah. You're gonna do like this, like, deadlift type of thing, like. Mhm.
Gonna put
Please
that
don't be a
fantasy
natural one. I
CrossFit.
am begging.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You get a better grasp on it now that it's like not stuck inside the thing, and you're like you deadlift it upwards and you like hold it out in front of you. Your arms are shaking, but you got this.
Chuck the firebolt.
Okay. Let me just put a bunch of rats down because we're gonna be at this a while.
Oh no. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay. Okay. So, pick a side. So the side, let's think about a Rubik's Cube, okay? So the front side that let's all imagine this together. Rowan hit the side that you can see closest to you. So if Mizamo is on that direction, if he's right there, he's deadlifting it, it's going to be the side where his right hand is, okay? Does everybody picture that with me?
Sure.
Yes, which one is that of the rats that are out here?
Oh,
This one or
how many
this one?
how many sides to a Rubik's Cube?
6, because it's
Six.
a D6 basically, right?
Okay, so
And we've already got one of them lit up.
okay, so is it like this is a cube with this representing a cube?
Correct.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
so-
closest you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, the one this side will be hit right here.
Okay.
But I got one of them.
I don't know if I
Just
have all the
mind if we
elements for
keep
this.
take a quick 5. I gotta
Oh, sure.
Yes, let's take a quick 5.
Guys, Effie isn't elemental enough for this.
Don't look at me. I'm as red as this room right now.
I feel like this should count as a short rest with how long it's going to take Effie to do it, but we just had a short rest, so I don't know.
Wait, does short rest give health? Actually, hold on.
Yes, you have a certain amount of hit
Oh.
dice equal to your level. I can't remember what it is for. I think you're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Let me check what your hit dice are. I want to say a D8. Get the fuck out of here, pop-up ad. God damn.
Yeah, it's really-
Where the hell does it say your hit dice?
I don't know. I was trying to see if I couldn't find it
Oh.
on my sheet.
D8. It's a D8. So
Yeah.
we have, you'd have 5 of them that you'd be able to roll on a short rest. There is a way to do it when you click the short rest button, which looks like the knife and fork next to your level.
My level knife and fork.
In the top right.
Ah, okay. Okay,
Oh.
okay.
I also need you guys to tell me, pick a number between 1 and 20. It can't be 1 or 20.
Roll that for the hills.
So pick me 18 different numbers.
Pick you, 16?
Okay, there's a vote for
Yeah.
16. Anybody else?
Any indication as to what this is in reference to? You say 2?
2? Okay. Pick another number.
Wait, the numbers between what and what again? Sorry.
2 and 18, actually.
2 and
Is it
18. Let's go 12.
Okay. And then Trinket, when she gets back, she can pick a number. Or actually, no. We'll go with that. So out of these 3 numbers that I posted, what number resonates most to you? And what number is awful?
Where did you?
mean, I like 16. That's why I picked it.
I'm so scared about this. Yeah, yeah, I mean, 12 is great.
Okay, well, let's put it this way. Let's take votes. Do you want the number to be 16, 2, or 12? You get one vote,
Oh,
and
we
you
all
can't.
have to choose. Okay.
Yeah.
It can't
You
be the one
know-
that we picked, or
It can't be the one you picked. You can be
It can be,
biased.
but I think we all had to come to agreement on one, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine with the middle one, 12.
Yeah, you want to go middle?
What
I'm
do you
okay
think,
with
Rin?
middle.
Yeah.
It's got a 2 in it. I'm cool.
Okay. So, actively, as of right now, I'm about to reload the server, so everybody will have to reload in a second. When you roll a 12, specifically you have to roll a 12, you will be granted inspiration.
Okay. Interesting.
A good possibility.
So, anytime anybody rolls a 12 for anything, you will get inspiration. 12 is the lucky number. I wanted to do something different, you know. I didn't want to have to ward inspiration. I want you guys to fish for it.
Randomly get it?
Yeah. Because I feel like we never give out enough inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay,
Um,
Trinket, while you were gone, we decided the number is 12. What 12 means is, if you roll a 12 on any check, whether it be attack roll, skill check, saving throw, or ability check, you will get inspiration just by rolling the number 12 to be used after that roll or on any roll you choose for the rest of the night. You can get multiple inspiration rolls throughout the night if you roll the number 12.
Alright.
And it would automatically give it to you on your character sheet, you know, where the inspiration button thing is. If you have it and don't use it, it'll stay lit up. If you don't have it, you'll gain it. It's something I found in the customize it D&D section.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so, what would you like to do, Effie?
I mean, she's just gonna test the other sides with Firebolt,
Okay.
including the one at the bottom, because she already had Mazamo flip it, CrossFit style.
Okay, so, Mizamo, I need you to roll me a D12, and that will be in minutes how long you can hold this block.
4.
4 minutes. Okay, Effie, you have 4 minutes.
Oh
So,
my
pick.
god.
In 4 minutes, I will allow you to pick 3 sides.
The one that he's pointing at me,
So roll the
And-
attack rolls on him.
is this one that?
Yep. So the one where the M that's dead is where Mazano's hand is. So if you look
Okay.
to your the next part would be the one that's facing you. Nope, that's not it. Just kidding.
Is it?
No, it lights up for you. Roll damage.
Okay.
You see 6 of the blocks light up.
God, I don't have any more elements. I'm not a super elemental wizard.
All I got is a. Yeah, I only got like a booming blade, and that won't do shit. So
Yeah,
good luck.
that's one of the things I have too. That's it is
I mean,
thunder damage, but it wouldn't.
I
don't know how
mean,
we'd
I
make it
can
work.
I can make some fog.
You'd have to have Mizzano move,
I can make some fog. That's about it.
but
Uh,
he might get hit.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
I don't know. With fog
Fine,
count
I've
as
got a lot
air?
of hit points.
I don't have any other spells.
I don't think I
Okay.
could do this.
Go ahead. You can, go
Okay.
ahead. Just hit me. It's fine. I'm strong, boy.
Imagine not taking Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, I took it before in previous things and it sucked, and then I didn't see it here. So.
Okay, so
No,
let's
no,
say
just-
with
just-
let's
Okay,
say your elemental chance now. Let's say that you have two out of the 6 elements. Are you going to try to do Booming Blade to get a third one?
I guess that's the only way I have thunder damage without a spell, using a spell
Yeah.
slot because it's a
I'm
cantrip.
gonna say that's the only other one I have too. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay,
otherwise
so-
fog. I
So
don't
what
know,
I'm going to
fog-
say is I'm going to need you to strike the thing, and then you're going to put your template down. Mizamu, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw as you're leaving. If you fail Effie's DC, you will also take that damage, but the rat or the site itself will take the damage.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? So if you pass it, you won't take any damage at all.
So should I just target a rat and do it?
Yep. Okay, so the rat's gonna move. It's going to fail, so I need you to roll damage on the save. And what is your DC on Booming Blade?
Spell save DC is 15.
Okay. Oh, your spell save CD is 15?
Mhm.
Wow, that's so low.
Is it? For this level? I have a +4 to int.
I feel like
If it's it's what the sheet is telling me, so if it's wrong, it's auto-generating incorrectly. These spell DCs are, is it +10 or plus?
Oh yeah, it's right. I looked at it and was like,
It's 8, isn't it, for spell save DC?
Yep, 8 plus ability plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's right.
Yeah, saving throws start at 10. Like, what
Okay,
yours were.
so Mizamu, you walk out just fast enough as you're pulling it out. Your body is the trigger for her booming blade, pretty much, and you don't take any damage from it, but the side does, where it's striked, and it does light up. So, you now have 3 of the 6 elements. Your DC went from being a 26 to a 24 to 22 to a 20 now. If you want to do an Arcana roll of a 20 to see if you can finish this puzzle with only 3 sides lit, you can.
I will do that with guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Arcana
need to
check?
you need to make a DC 20 for 3 missing sides, and this is you just guessing patterns and everything else with 3 sides.
Fuck. Can I remove the template?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You mess up, and when you mess up, you hear this click.
I can't get rid of it.
You hear this little click, and then behind you, the lava starts to like bubble a little bit faster.
Can I try again?
Yes.
I don't know if mist will do anything, or fog, I should say.
What kind of damage does it do, if it does anything? In terms of damage?
No damage on
Or
it.
just obfuscate? Okay.
Yeah,
um,
fog cloud.
I have a +10! I just rolled real bad. I just have to roll like a 10 or higher. That's it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Fuck me. It's the same thing.
So you rearrange all the pieces once more in a different way. You have like one side completely finished and another side completely finished, and the other one's completely finished. But you still feel like there's something off, and then you hear another loud click, and then the fire behind you starts to rumble even faster, and they're starting to have like this like almost like things coming out of the fire up into the air.
Could I have someone like assist me with this to try to get advantage on the roll?
Okay.
Sure.
I need whoever wants to assist make an Arcana of 16.
Who's got the best arcana other than me?
I have a +3, so probably not
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I only
Probably
have
you,
a
honestly.
+2.
Okay, so I guess probably me.
Yeah.
3 as well.
Do you want me to roll or do you want me to give you the advantage?
I think you're rolling to see if you can give me advantage.
Yeah, you're rolling to see if you can give the advantage.
Oh! Yes, you can.
Okay.
So now, Rowan, you are going to be her eyes and ears for this next roll. You are going to make sure, you're going to meticulously make sure that with each turn, you think that it's the right turn on the other side that's blank.
Okay. So, advantage. Okay. I'm going to jump off of a roof, I think, is what I'm gonna do. I rolled 2 7s.
And with that,
No. Oh no.
I have a +10 to Arcana. I couldn't roll above a fucking 10 I couldn't even roll a 10 to save my life. Why did my combat HUD just come up? What is happening?
dun 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 dun, Effie, Mazamo, Raven, Rowan.
I sense an epic roll coming.
Oh, do you? Dun 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 dun.
I cannot believe how shitty I just rolled there. Like, oh, and then I roll a 15 on fucking initiative.
Can I use inspiration on initiative?
Yeah, why not? Tell me what your new roll is.
Did it roll?
Did you roll initiative again?
I clicked the button. It won't. Maybe it won't let me for some reason. Can you
roll-
remove me?
Just roll a d20, and then I will add +5. And then
Bruh.
that's 9. Would you like to get 9 instead?
It's better than 8.
Okay. Mizamu, would you like to trade with anybody? With your
Yeah.
layer feet.
Do you want mine? I have 17.
Sure.
So you will now be 17, and you will now be 10. Okay. So, from the fire, these creatures start to, like, form.
Well, shit.
Okay. Let me roll their initiative.
A magma what now?
Oh, these fucking guys.
Okay. Start combat. So, Mazamo, you are up first.
Gonna go ahead, bonus action, rage.
Oh wait, how do I start? How do I
That sounds accurate.
how do I start combat? It says it started, but it's not doing the tracker thing.
Oh, and by the way, wizards cannot
It's
take
like
chaos
halfway
bolts,
through the round. You gotta go back.
according
Oh,
to.
they can't. Damn.
You gotta go the
Tiny
other
Tom.
way, Cole. Other way.
Okay, there we go.
You gotta go the other way. Now it's round 2.
Oh, it's because I traded people's rounds. Okay. That's why. Okay.
Hell yeah, rage.
Despite all my rage.
You're still
They're in the
just
fire. They're in
rat in
the
a
fire.
forge.
But all I have is rage.
I am still just a rat in a cage.
You're more than a rat. The rat.
If you're next to a square next to it, you can hit it. Nat 20!
There it is. There it is. That's what we wanted, baby. That's what we
Fuck 'em
wanted.
up. Fuck 'em up.
That's what we wanted, baby.
Come on me, let's go.
Oh!
Oh, well,
Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
it's okay. I get
You
this
have
shit.
advantage, right?
Advantage.
Yeah! I love barbarians.
No,
so much.
You fucking shit. Does a 17 fucking beat that?
Yes,
Thank
it
God.
does.
So epic to then see DC 11 show up.
Why are you so far? God damn you. Let's see.
That was
Yeah.
a fucking good ass hit.
That was a good hit.
That's too far.
So, as you go to swing, the sword goes right through, and then it connects to the creature, and you like split it in half. And as you split it in half, it explodes from the pressure of being like it's almost like a gas bubble, like poof.
Listen. So I moved 20. I've got
Yep.
40. Can I move
Uh-huh.
over here and use my extra swing on this thing?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh my god, I love it. I love to see. I got. Oh shit, I forgot. Sorry. Target.
Barbarian is my favorite martial class. Although I really want to try out the fighter too.
Pretty.
Ooh.
Smack it.
Ooh. Oof. Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action. Action.
The Raven. You can make it there.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna make it there. Oops, I gotta.
If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
That is so true.
So,
If I can get myself over there. There we go. Is that close enough, actually? I can't tell on this map. This map is really hard for me to judge here. Okay.
every square is still 5 feet. As long as you're not going in the lava.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying not to do, is no lava, please. Okay.
Okay.
If I can remember how to do this now. I know there's a way. I just gotta remember how to use it. Nope, wrong one. There we go! We got it. Maybe. If it'll let me. I know we had troubles with this the last time. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, there we go.
Remember,
gonna
look
go
for all
this way.
look for all
We're
the
gonna go
pop-ups.
this way. Yeah, it was just very slow.
18 hits. Roll damage. So you can tell that it hits too. So just always just roll damage, and you'll see if your numbers hit or not.
Yeah, the pop-up's just a little slow. But there we go. Oh yay, it doesn't get burst, and we're gonna end that turn there.
Okay. It's going to retaliate against you, Raven,
Mm-hmm.
with a claw attack. And it misses. And
Nice.
it ends its turn next. This one is going to fly over to Rowan and make a claw attack against Rowan. And miss. This one is dead. So how do I mark this as dead? Mark it as dead. Here, there we go. Effie, it's your turn.
Effie, okay, I don't know. I feel like this gets weird sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I deleted your token. Give me 1 second.
Excuse me.
He
I
really
was just-
said, "You're dead in my world."
I was deleting all the rat tokens so you didn't get confused.
Wait. Oh, hang on. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, not you. Okay.
Oh,
Can I hit the same target with more than one magic missile?
yes.
It gets weird though, doesn't it?
No. You mean the spell itself?
Yeah. Well, because I get how many? I think I get 4 bolts right off the bat, right?
Yeah, I think it should work. When you're, there is, I think it's shift click or control click or alt click, one of those
yeah.
things.
I can target more than one, but there's 4 bolts.
Yeah.
So is it going to automatically divvy those up?
Yeah, try to do it on the same creature, like with a shift or a control or alt, one of those things.
Doing shift click again just removes them.
Okay, one of them adds to it. I think
Shit, yeah. Shift click lets you add more people. The sum total of instructions are shift click a token to add it to the target list, right click in the list to remove the target. That is the sum total of instructions that I have.
There is a button to add more than one on a thing. Controls, configure controls.
As soon as I selected magic missile, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a whole endeavor."
Let me look at magic missile.
I'm fine with just rolling some d4 plus, what is it, 1? And you just manually do it. It's more work for you, but... What was that sound?
Okay, so yeah, you can cast magic missile one at a time, and it'll be in its each missile. You just make sure that you take off the spell slot thing for it.
Okay. hang
So
on.
it doesn't. So don't consume the spell slot, but you can attack it with 4 times using it, because each
Okay.
roll is different,
Fuck.
right? Each roll is different.
Yeah. It rolls different for each one.
Yeah. So just like what we do at Eldritch Blast, but you can do it with the spell slot. Just make sure you don't consume it after the first one.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Or do, and then there's a button that says refund resource.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how they recorded this.
I was trying to see if it would kill it.
I'm so
2
glad
damage.
you did it. I am right there.
I mean, you won't be able to get out of the way anyway.
I have uncanny dodge, thank you. So
Well,
yes.
that would help you avoid damage anyway. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try it with this one too. God, this is so annoying that I'm honestly considering like not using magic missile.
But it looks cool as fuck.
It does.
That one did 5. That one did max damage.
That one did max damage. Okay.
There's your 3 magic missiles. Or unless you want to
Nope,
retake the other one back.
How many darts do I have? I have one more, don't I? Or was that 3? That was all 3.
Yeah.
Wait, was it? Did I do 2
Yeah.
to that one?
You did 1 to the bottom one, 1 to that one, and I did 1 to the one right next to front Rowan.
Oh, I would have probably tried to finish off one of the other 2 instead of doing it
Okay.
with that one.
Then I'll give this 4 HP back.
Do you want to just apply that damage to this one?
Yeah,
Then?
how much damage does it have? So 1, so that would be dead. So, Death Burst.
Sorry, Uzamo!
Oh
It's
god.
gonna happen either way. God,
Oh,
that
shit.
took 5 minutes to figure out Magic Missile. Fuck that spell.
Are you gonna roll it?
Sorry. Oh god. I'm trying.
Is it working? Because I can
No.
close it. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's not working.
Is that advantage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working at all for me. Whatever happened, it just broke.
Well, either way, a 13 beats it anyway.
Yep. So you would take half damage. Okay.
With her bonus action, she's gonna invoke Blade Song as well.
Okay. I have to figure out which one this is. This is dead. Okay. Then, next is.
Put over here.
Who is next? Did you pass?
My
Oh, it's
turn.
dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where am I in the? Did I get deleted from the turn order again, or what's happening up there?
Yeah, you did. Because I deleted your token. I'm really great at this game.
Yeah. Listen, there's a reason I don't run shit. It's scary.
Okay, we're good. Okay, so this baddie, is gonna move over here. Zamo, you are going to get a gigantic magma claw. Actually,
Rude.
Let's go. Let's fucking bring it. Bring that.
okay. So for my multi-attack,
Ignore.
Just watch the dreads. Please don't singe my hair.
Okay,
My
so
favorite.
actually, it's going to reach for your throat.
Oh.
This creature looks a lot bigger. The hands are like massive, and it's all fire. But he goes strictly for your throat.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Fine.
Lava choke.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my.
I hope you know Ren's tucking her hair behind her ears right now.
So is Zamo. He's like, well, okay. I mean, if you insist.
Okay. It's okay. You can
Oh,
heal him. I believe in you.
You killed that.
You took
I mean,
16 damage.
Is that after success?
Yep.
That did 32 damage?
Yep. And that's his turn.
That
Ooh.
would have
Ugh.
one-shot me.
Oh,
Oh
5
my
to
God.
10.
So
5 to
I
10 with
gonna
a recharge.
attack the dude.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen,
Believe
just
you,
not the hair.
Rowan.
Hair is important. It's all I have going for me, my hair.
Ooh, 19 does hit. One 8 damage. Do you get second attack now, or are you not getting second attack yet because you're multi-classing?
I don't think I have it yet. Not until next
Okay.
level.
Next level.
But I could action surge. Well, technically,
Aye.
I did short rest. I will action
Yes.
surge.
Nat 20, nat 20. Close, I see it. Boom. And then it goes boom.
Oof. Oh no! Tater Tot, no!
Not Tater Tot! Save him!
Oh, poor Tater
If
Tot.
I had a bonus action, I was gonna blink him out of there, but because he would have taken an attack of opportunity. It's not doing anything when I click it, by the way.
Get out of
Nice.
the way,
Just-
wee one!
It's just twitching and then not doing anything. But
Okay.
I mean, he's got 3 health, so Tater Tot is going bye bye.
No, the little one! I'm sorry.
Oh, he meets it. He beats it. He takes half.
Of
8.
yeah,
He's still
he's
dead.
down. Yeah, he's gone.
No!
Tater Tot.
You
No!
hear he goes, "What just saw?"
Is he a familiar?
And then he like poofs into like this like pink puff of cloud.
Oh no! That's what you hear Effie say. my son.
Damn.
Is that all your turn? Trinket.
That's it.
Okay. That guy's dead. Mizamo.
Somebody should help him.
Normally,
That's gonna
we
be
ask
like the
for consent
saddest, the saddest
stop
death
touching.
of this series. Rest in peace.
Oh, God, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting I need
What
to
were you saying, Ren?
I said, normally we ask for consent first before we touch. Actually, well, does that hit him?
It does.
Hmm. Ooh. I feel like this is dumb, guys. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna reckless this one.
Okay. Okay.
So I can add. Where is it? Where did you go? Ooh. So I can add. Frenzy. No, frenzy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. D6 equal to your rage damage bonus. Together. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I had to read that. It's been a minute. Sorry, Mzamo.
That hits.
Going to hit with the damage with the situational bonus because I have a +2 because of my rage, so 2d6. Add that frenzy to it. 22.
Yeah. It looks
Damn.
it looks
Nice.
hurt. The fire is starting to dim on him.
Damn, that's a strong one.
Grinning. He's just grinning nice and wide. Those tusks are on fucking full display. I was gonna say some out of pocket shit, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut.
Raven, it's your turn.
Yes, that's it. Sorry. It had to deal with choking, I'll say that, but I'm gonna keep it together. Keep it together!
doing. Technically, I get advantage on this one.
You do, and you get sneak attack damage. So add what 5d6.
Yeah.
So in your situational bonus, you put 5d6 in there.
D6.
Damn.
Hell
And
yeah.
that one's going to explode.
I don't know what's. I'm actually gonna write down. It's okay, we'll do it. It's fine.
Do it.
Do I
Do it.
still get an advantage on this?
Saving.
Or
Save.
Not. I don't think you get advantage on saving throws.
You can just choose to basically take half damage or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think if you succeed, you can take no damage.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Let's go.
You take 0 damage.
Oh, best news of the night. Oh yeah. Yeah. End.
This guy is now dead. So next is
Was it overkill?
Effie. It was. You poof this.
Effie's
Okay. Before we start Effie's turn, explain to me how you sneak attack a fire. What does it look like? How do you want to do it?
I sneak attack on fire.
Yeah, because technically, Vex, if you hit with Vex, you get advantage on your next roll. And all it states as a rogue is you just need to have advantage to be able to use sneak attack. So explain to me how this hit differs from the first hit you did.
Gotcha. So we know how Effie had shot the I forgot what it's called, but the little bolt thing.
Magic missile.
Magic missile, thank you, right? So I figured at that point, it's kind of like, what the hell just hit me, and is looking towards her, because that's where the magic missile came from. And that's my advantage point to kind of just loop around a little here, like, poop poop. Oh, never mind, I can't move right now. But yeah, just loop around him just slightly to get that slight sneak on him.
Okay.
Teamwork, baby.
I feel like that's valid.
Makes
It
the
is very
dream work.
valid. Okay, Effie, your turn.
Okay. She's gonna dart over here. Use a second level cure wounds.
That's pretty good fucking
28
roll.
healing back.
Ooh.
You're a blessing and a gift.
And then she's just gonna hang on. How much room did she have from where she was? She was right there. I want to say she had 30 feet. So because she's Blade Song, she has 40. So she's gonna scoot back here.
That's pretty good.
I don't think she has any bonus actions that are cantrips. So that is her turn.
Okay.
See, I am not dead. That's all.
Oh, failure.
I was afraid if I hadn't healed you, he would have regenerated that. That's how it works. So.
Ooh. So I'm gonna take a multi-attack at Mazzano. I'm going to Magma Claw you twice.
Ooh, at least you're resistant to this damage. Piercing damage. Some of it, at least.
And then, I could do this recklessly, right?
Oh yeah, it's at a at advantage.
Okay. Yes. Ooh, you took 10 fire damage that time. Oof.
I just healed you.
And
Thank
then
you,
he'll end
because I would have went down any other way. That would have been. He would have been like.
I'm up again.
Oh wait,
Did
no,
it-
he's got a thing for that. Never
Did
mind.
it have the piercing properly?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, but it's you're close enough anyway. If it goes off, I'm just gonna whip a thing. Oh, an axe over there.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20. Come on. Do it.
Got it.
Ah,
Nah, close though, close though.
I mean, it hit.
Oh, yeah. I was also wondering, Tanny, why didn't you take the new True Strike ability?
If I didn't take something, it's because I didn't think about it. That's pretty much
Oh,
it.
And then I use
Okay.
my bonus action to get my axe back.
perfect. Poof.
That's that.
It apparates right back into your hand. But this time, as you reach for your axe to pull it back, instead of like the normal magical transitioning of your spell, it now like poofs into fire as it pops back into your hand.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, who's next? That guy's dead. Mazamo.
Listen, we're gonna keep going reckless, baby. We're gonna keep it going.
Ooh.
That could have
Ooh,
been a
that
natural
one.
weapon. That would have been bad. That would have been. Ooh. Wipe some bead of sweat. Oh God. And then, fucking once again, I'm gonna add that fucking frenzy into it. He's enjoying himself right now. Those 2 1s. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. If this one's hit, think about how you want to do it.
Oh God. Fire. It's fire. What are these ones? Get the fuck out of
That was a
here.
triple one. Jesus.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh. And is it still in the lava here? Like a
It
little
is.
bit? Okay. Is it
It's
close
like-
enough for him to reach it?
It's like its body is still submerged underneath that fire.
Oh, okay. I want to say his sword is so busted and beat up because he fucked it up himself that he just it's like, it's fine. It's fine. What's a little lava gonna do, you know? And he just full on goes where he thinks the fucking heart of this thing would be, and then he's going to pull the blade completely up, probably splash some lava a little bit like a different direction, but he's going to say, "You should have choked me harder." And fucking- That's it. I look back at everybody else. I did it. I did it.
You did. You get 2 thumbs
Okay.
up from Effie.
With that, combat has ended. I want to ask a question. It is now 10 o'clock. I know we had a shorter session today. Do you guys want to continue? Do you guys have time to continue an hour? So we can get our 3 hours in, like normal.
Well, we just did 3 hours.
Yeah, you
Continuing
mean
would
4
be
hours.
4th hour.
Yeah.
Oh, did we just do 3 hours?
Yeah, we just did 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Then we can stop here and continue, or we can stop here and continue next time, or we can continue now.
Technically,
Up
2
to you.
hours 45 minutes. We could continue a little bit of yapping from here on, and then stop if you want, or stop. It's up to you.
Can
I got work at 8 a.m. So
Yeah, we
Okay.
can stop then. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, then take the next like 10 or so minutes to take your level up for the day,
Let's go.
and then we will pick,
Yeah.
and then we'll pick back up.
We love that.
Next
We
time.
love leveling up.
hell yeah.
As I promised, a level a session.
How do we?
This combat could have been totally avoided if you just didn't fail 3
I
times.
Fighter
think-
Eldritch Knight was not available.
I think you
for
have to
level
end the combat so
What?
you can
Yeah,
level
It's
up.
not.
Yeah, it won't let me level up right now. Yeah, I think you have to end the combat fully
Yeah.
because it's still counting down. Mazamo's turn.
Oh
Yeah.
no! It says fail to find or load subclass from.
End the
Huh.
combat encounter. Cool.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
end the combat encounter because we can't do anything.
Okay, try now.
I still the level up is still grayed out
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
still grayed out for me. I
Do you
can
have to
level
do
up
something-
Rogue to level 2, but I cannot level up Fighter Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, that is what I'm seeing right now. Please don't tell me it's because the book is missing. Manage modules. what's my inactive modules? No, my inactive modules doesn't house it. The books is up to date and says it's working, I think.